I would love 3 predictions, maybe a little quirky or a little out of the comfort zone, whether, it's for Tesla or Nvidia, some predictions for 2025. I'd love 3 of them that will leave me scratching my head as I go to bed and I dream about the new year.
Okay. So one, autonomous in terms of cyber cab, a year from now, that's something that ultimately starts to be in production for Cybercab, and those are on the road by early 26. That'll be one. 2, with the nightmare from tech gone, con from the FTC, we are going to see tech M&A up anywhere from 50 to 75%. I think it's going to be just pandemonium, the type of M&A that we see in tech. And the third thing, I ultimately believe it's really going to be when it comes to Palantir. Can Palantir start to make its road to what I believe could be the next Oracle over the next 4 to 5 years?
Do you have worries about AI? I mean, does it get to be too much in any way, shape, or form? The worries that people had. There was a time that Elon Musk was actually clamoring, slow down AI for the good of the people. What happened to that conversation? Remember that?
Well, ironically, Musk is going to be key, in terms of the bromance with Trump, that we're going to actually see AI innovation centers within the U.S. I mean, you're going to see that's a huge piece that we're going to see within the Beltway. Look, my view is regulatory going to be there? Are there some safety concerns down the road? Of course. But right now, this technology, we're talking about something that's going to change the world. And I think many investors haven't really thought out, in my opinion, the scope and the scale of what this is going to do. And that's why, I believe a few, call it 12, 18 months from now, we're talking about NASDAQ 25,000. I mean, Tuckman's going to have to start to get those hats out.
And then buy on the dips. You buy on all dips, so you're not worried about recession or inflation or some crazy pullback or volatility?
Look, Nicole, my view is this market's going higher. You buy the winners on the geopolitical, the Fed, the black swan events, all you buy it. I mean, that was what we talked about last night with investors. In other words, has anything changed in the market? No. If Fed's a little less dovish, is that moving the needle for us? No, because Fed's cutting next call it 100 bips, next call it 12, 18, 24 months. And this AI revolution, it's still 10 p.m. in this part. It goes to 4 a.m. China tariffs, there's a lot of other things going to happen, but I think Bark's ultimately going to be worse than a bite when it plays out. And that's our view, right? In terms of, as this plays out, 2025.
Great to see you, Dan Ives.
Great
Thanks for playing along, too, and giving me the outlook of all kinds for 25. It's been a great year, Dan, and we love having you on. Thank you very, very much.